thoughts on the side of they tees. I got 88 stones all rocked in a piece, and the chain came with a charm that'll drop some degrees. See, you gotta learn the game before you flop in the league, and make sure she's genuine before you hop in them jeans. My would it be Vada in a tropical breeze, and it came from moving snow, just not with no skis. You know what it is, man. Salute to the subscribers, that notification gang, etc, etc. Don't let none of that get too far ahead of you. You know who I be. Follow me on IG, Vada_fly. Tell your mama I said hi. Before you get your shit straight, stream my mixtape. When you start rapping like that, there's been people who's been actually asking me about the mixtape recently, and I had put it out a couple months ago, and we just hit 20,000 organic download stream. You know what I'm saying? We did our own numbers. Shout out to everybody out there that supported it. I truly appreciate it. And I haven't even dropped the video yet. The video is done. I just ain't put it out yet. I should put it out. It will be out soon. And I appreciate everybody who supports, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, no major sponsors, no major brands. We just did it on our own, myself, Showtime SP. And I just prefer it like that, you know what I'm saying? But I will continue to put my own music in my intros, promote my own That's just the way life goes. I'm in school for marketing, so I have to market and brand and promote my own But I don't talk about it every day, but I do put it. I will put the pinned comment as the link. If you haven't heard it, you can go stream it for free. Let me know if you love it, if you hate it, if you think it's trash, if you think it's the best shit you ever heard. I truly appreciate it. Now, let's get past that and get into everything that I need to talk about today. It's only a couple subjects that I'm going to talk about today. SP probably will be by later, so we got some other shit to talk about, whether it be breakdowns, cards that's going on, Rex versus Twerk. Rex versus Twerk is a really good battle, you know what I'm saying? Rex versus Twerk on March 9th in New York is pivotal because, you know, that's the day that Notorious B.I., the greatest rapper of all time, died on March 9th. God bless his soul, rest in peace, kid. It's because of him, at least I know what beef is, you know what I'm saying? That was Cannabis Bar. But, you know what I'm saying, the battle will be happening in New York as part of T-Top's event. I did see that he's got Casey J and Charlie Clips on that card too, and it is shaping out to be pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? They got that card, and you got the card going down in Houston, and then you got, it's a bunch of cards. Fucking Hitman Holla's One Night Stand card, you know what I'm saying? He's got himself versus Miss Hustle on there, and he's got a bunch of other dope battles on it. But I stopped there. I wanted to say, you know what I'm saying? I heard Hitman in the spaces yesterday, and he was basically, you know, going over everything that had happened, you know what I'm saying, with the drama in his last event, you know, with the whole Uncle Rod situation. And I know people got mad because I spoke about it, but
yeah, they say I got watered down. I'm back.
At the end of the day, I really don't give a fuck. The reason why is because this is battle rap. We talk about everything. Something happens at an event, it gets spoke about. Now, you might not like the messenger, but you have to accept the message, because I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me something I lied about. That's the reason why it's nothing for me to cry about, because a nigga can't tell you a motherfucking thing that I lied about. You know what I'm saying? It was the truth. I know the truth may make people emotional at times, you know what I'm saying, but my version of the truth was just what it is. You know what I'm saying? He was told not to record in an event. He recorded in the event. He was told about the media pass. He chose to ignore it and went around to 2-3 different people to try to get in, and Hitman threw him out. It happens every day. That's why I couldn't understand why people was in such their feelings, because, oh my God, Vada, why did you say? Because Vada don't give a fuck. You should know that by now. Now, let's move on. Like I said, it's no bad feelings between Uncle Rod or myself or anyone else, you know what I'm saying? If it could have been anybody that got kicked out that night. If it was for that reason, I was probably gonna talk about it. And like I said, the sources that I get are pretty good, because I heard a lot of other things from my sources, and they never really give me any bad information. The reason why I don't say who told me is because then they won't tell me anything again. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way it be. But I will say this, you know what I'm saying? Hitman has put together a very viable brand. He spoke about the reason why he don't want people inside of his events recording. He said often, and I ain't really trying to put the whole space up in here, make this video way longer than it needs to be. I'm just telling you from what I heard, you know what I mean? He said that he didn't want people recording in his events because that's how footage get out, these viral clips get out, they get millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views, and all this, that, and the third. So he set up a way where he wanted people to get media passes. How do I know about the media passes? Because I was offered one. You know what I'm saying? Like I had shit going on, I'm in school, and I really don't go to events if I don't have no part in them. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not part of the event, part of the commentary, the broadcast, if I'm not part of it, I'm usually not there. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you become a business. When you do business, you become one. And if
my business is not to just be fucking traveling to all of these events, no matter who they are, you know what I mean? So I don't get kicked out or told I need to get the fuck out, because there's a 90% chance that I ain't gonna be there if I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? So it helps me often by just, there was a term that came out, if I don't got no business there, I don't have no business there, you know what I'm saying? So you get it, right? If my business is not there, then I don't have any business to be there. Now, let's take it back. With Rye and like 15 Minutes of Fame, Hip Hop is Real, that's their job. They go out to the events, they film, they get the content. When I heard, it's their job, you know what I'm saying? They go out there, they record, etc., etc. They bring back the interviews, people talk about them, and you know, they get storylines and content, and it builds battles, etc., etc. So, you know, I heard Hitman, you know, he was basically saying that, you know, Rye's response was what made him feel a type of way, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got a response that has 100,000 views, and he was talking about him and trying to make, you know, at the end of the day, that's Hitman's business. He can run it how he wants to. If he wants you to come, he can invite you. If he don't want you there, he don't want you there. He did speak about, ultimately, I think that they should be able to get past whatever issues they have. I'm speaking on it because my name got brought up in it. Niggas got mad that I spoke about it. I really didn't give a fuck that I spoke about it, and etc., etc. And I see it moves on, and I see that Hitman is still harboring resentment towards whether it be Ra or now Debo. He said he didn't want Debo to come to his event because he's cool with ARP. ARP is his man. You know, ARP helped get them in position, help do things that they do, and he don't want them there because he's like, if they run into each other, it can be an issue, you know? And at the end of the day, he basically was saying that they can support from home. If he don't fuck with you, he don't rock with you, he don't got no problem with you supporting his event, but he's like, you could just support from home. You could watch the pay-per-view, you can get the VOD, and you can support it from the crib. That's how he feels. Not my feelings. You can go back and you can listen to the whole motherfucking space. I will say that shit is on Hip Hop is Real. I'm sure Henny Man got it up. It's out there. You know what I'm saying? I definitely heard the space. At the end of the day, I think Hitman throws great events. Not just good, I think he throws great events. He's had some really good cards, and I feel like he's gonna continue to, you know, but can't nobody tell him how he should feel about his establishment, especially when he's paying all the money and he's booking people and flying people in and these big money battles. I know them battles ain't cheap. I know they ain't, you know? And so as a nigga with a camera, you know what I'm saying, I do media sometimes, you know, sometimes I just talk shit in blogs. I understand that that's his facility, he's paying for the battlers, he's paying for the everything. If I happen to go at an event, I get a little footage, I try not to disrespect their footage. And when I call disrespecting their footage is I don't try to grab a whole 5-minute clip and put a whole round out. If I get something, I get the vibe, I get the room, you know what I'm saying, I get the maybe a couple bars here and there, and that just be that. A lot of these guys, they go in there and they grab large clips and they just put them out there, whether it be on Twitter or YouTube, and he's just trying to alleviate that and stop that, and I totally understand. But he didn't like the bad press that came from it. Everybody trying to get at him and saying he was wrong for throwing nigga out the event and all of that. And like I said, I heard about it. It was pretty viable and true. And to this day, I'm still waiting. Motherfucker ain't told, you know, that's a crazy thing. Motherfucker ain't told me one time, yo, it was a lie.
I hope so.
Okay. You was more mad at the story than the fact that it was true. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That got everything to do with you. You know what I mean? Regardless of who it may be, not an artist in particular. But I must say, from the media perspective, it is a lot. You know what I'm saying? You go out to these events, you got to stand around. Sometimes that nigga might want to let you in. The next time, nigga might not want to let you in. It just be too much and too hectic. So respect to all parties involved. I got no issues with no parties involved. I hate when niggas try to put it again like Vada got an issue. I ain't got no issue with these niggas. It just be content. I talk about it because it happened. You don't like it? Click, turn it off, watch something else. But yeah, I hope they work it out. Shout out to the boss, shout out to everybody involved, you know what I'm saying? I think the boss does great PR for Hitman, you know what I'm saying? Helping keep him aligned and helping keep his business together. And hopefully situations like this don't happen, but you know, he did address it and he did not seem happy. He seems very angry. So at this point in time, before I change subjects, he's like, Rod and 15 Minutes of Fame, he ain't really fucking with them. And he's like, Debo, he ain't really fucking with him either. They can support the event from the crib. You got a problem, you take it up the chain. I'm just reporting what I see, and it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. K-Shine versus Shotty Horroh went down last night, man. Shout out to everybody that was in the building. Shout out to all the niggas that,
Listen to this nigga. Don't listen to this nigga. Don't listen to this nigga. This nigga ain't got no sense.
Wait. Did K-Shine and Shotty go down yesterday? No, it did not. It did not. In one of the dopest scenarios, that battle never happened. I got mad people hitting me up that thought that this battle actually happened yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Somebody text me, "Good morning. What league did Shine and Shotty battle on last night?" I wrote back, "That didn't happen. They capping. I seen I hit you up after, it didn't make sense, and I told my girl Vada, not Vada like the rapper, my girl Vada, Jersey. While work, I'ma blog on it because you're the third person to hit me up about it. She's the third person today to hit me up about K-Shine versus Shotty Horroh happening last night. So it all started when NBS Central was saying they put out a poll. Who you had winning K-Shine versus Shotty Horroh? So mad people started responding. No one knew about the battle. How we gonna say who won? K-Shine versus Shotty had 81% K-Shine, 19% Shotty Horroh. K-Shine then responds, "When this happens, the world will know." And then K-Shine also said, "Not yet. This is what you see when they want more info." K-Shine also said, "Now ask yourself, why would they promote a battle that didn't happen yet when there are multiple battles that did?" And then my man Threat to Society had hit me up and said, "Did you do a K-Shine review yet?" Like niggas was really, like this shit really was growing legs on Twitter. I got hit up multiple times to ask him about the K-Shine versus Shotty result. And I tweeted, I said, because I definitely responded to it, because like I said, motherfuckers hit me up all day about this shit. So I said, K-Shine didn't battle. In battle rap, if a blogger that comes to mind, doesn't have to be me, didn't speak on it, it probably didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if in battle rap, if a blogger if a reputable blogger, wherever it may be, it don't gotta be me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't everybody cup of tea and I'm cool with that. And I don't wanna be. But if I or somebody of that nature, that stature, 5, 10, 15, 20,000, 40, 50,000 subscribers and up, that you watch for battle rap, doesn't tell you some shit happened or doesn't blog on it, it probably didn't happen. Do you think that a K-Shine battle would happen and no recap, nobody would talk about it? That's insane. So he did not battle. But let's flip the coin to the other side of that. This is what happens when you fail to keep people aware. You know? Shout out to Shine, shout out to Power Network, but y'all failed miserably in keeping people aware, keeping people knowing what's going on, providing any updates, supporting your customer who's purchasing or that you want to purchase something. There's no updates. So when there's no updates, people guess, you know, people assume. People will go out their way to create narratives and storylines. The shit happens every day. Now, what I would suggest is if you want your battle to be promoted correctly, or if you want the support that it deserves, people should be aware. People should know what's going on. How hard is it to make a tweet, a flyer, a poster to keep people abreast of what's going on in your situation? It's to the point now, niggas could just guess that you battled. Oh, he battled yesterday. Nigga didn't even battle. Niggas is telling you that you battled. That shit is crazy. I don't want that shit for your career. But at this point in time, I already said I think Shine should go back to a league. It's been 3-4 years. This nigga still ain't battled yet. There was offers talking about Briz Rothstein for 100,000. Them niggas, where the fuck they got 100,000 to pay Briz? Where do these niggas have 100,000 that they could give to Briz? So now it's just been storyline after storyline. I last hit the dude up from the Power Network maybe a couple months ago. I never heard back from him, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even think the motherfucking battle is happening. I don't. They said they were gonna move it to New York. Still ain't got a flyer, still ain't got a poster. It is what it is. Shine, Surf will be home soon. Get on the phone with Smack and them niggas. Get on the same card or something. ARP ain't around. Remy probably not gonna book you. Get on the phone with URL, cause this shit right here, that's the reason why they saying your battle happened already. It happened. You asked me, it happened, nigga. The battle happened. It happened yesterday. I had Shine up 2-0 going into the third, and Shotty's third was great, so I got Shotty winning. Do it be like that, nigga? Do you want your career like that, where niggas is just guessing that you fucking battled already? I fuck with Shine, but this shit done drawn out way. Nigga ain't battled since Real Sick 2-3 years ago. And now this is the assumption. He's saying, oh, they doing it because they want updates. You think the fuck not? Shout out to John, I'm out this bitch. Gang.
Thoughts on the side of they tees. I got 88 stones all rocked in a piece, and the chain came with a charm that'll drop some degrees. See, you gotta learn the game before you flop in the league, and make sure she's genuine before you hop in them jeans. My would it be Vada in a tropical breeze, and it came from moving snow, just not with no skis.